So it's Saturday evening, close to sunset. I'm out in the hills hiking, and I'm thinking about the story of Easter, because it's Easter weekend, of course. It's more than a story to me, but some of you it's a story, and that's all right. But Easter weekend, not just so long ago in the story, Jesus was crucified. He's dead. He's in the grave. I was just hiking and thinking about his friends, his disciples, his followers, those that loved him, those that cared about him, and how grievous they must be this time of night on a Saturday evening. I have a lot of friends who lost people last year. I lost people last year was rough. And time doesn't seem to heal that grief. Even 6-7 months from now, I have friends whose tears are as fresh today as they were the day that they lost the one that they loved. And I was thinking, it's not just the loss I bet the disciples were suffering from, but what about doubt and disappointment? I mean, think about it. Jesus was claiming to be the Son of God. He was talking about a new kingdom. He was the answer to prayer to many of them. And to be in the grave to them meant disappointment, hopelessness, this sense of, but what about all the things that he said? This was more than just grief. This was doubt and disappointment. And that's a dark, dark place to be. Myself, knowing what it is to have someone tell you that they love you, and then to not love you the way that they say that they're going to love you, is very disappointing. It's very painful. It's a dark thing to experience. It's a wounding thing to experience. Imagine those that said that they will love you and are still in their life, and they're not living up to that promise. And there's that grief, that doubt, that disappointment in your heart. I just took a moment to think about that dark place for all of those people who knew Jesus, for all those who know what it is to be grieving. And then I thought, here we are in the midst of this sorrow, sense of hopelessness and sadness. And that's all we can see. We can't see the forest through the trees, right? But as the sun sets on Saturday, keep in mind the sun sets on our grief, because we know now what the story holds. The morning comes, and so does the good news. Everything changes. Everything changes tomorrow morning. That's the story of Easter. That's the story of hope. And as I walk around tonight, and why I wanted to share with you, is that whatever grief, whatever sadness, whatever hardship you're going through tonight, just know it may feel like it's hopeless, and you may not be able to see the future, but God does. And He knows what's coming on Sunday morning. And He knows what's coming for you tomorrow. And He knows what's coming for you in the future. A plan to prosper you. All good things for you. Because He loves you. And He loves me. And that's pretty awesome. Bless you.